So now I'm going to make marshmallows. To begin with, I need to soften the gelatine. This is leaf gelatine. I need to bloom it. Blooming is basically softening them in water. This will just allow the gelatine to soften and then it'll be ready to dissolve. Next, over here, I've got a pan to which I've attached a confectionery thermometer. And this is vital to make marshmallows because I've got to get this syrup to 128 degrees centigrade. Now here I've got a digital measuring jug. I'm using a jug that measures both in volume and weight, which is incredibly useful, particularly for things like measuring alcohol, because alcohol is lighter than water. It has the same volume, but not the same weight. So therefore, this jug is going to be incredibly useful. So adding the water into the pan, and to that, I'm going to add some sugar. Just using straight caster sugar. Now, pop that on a high heat, and I need to bring this syrup up to a temperature of 128 degrees centigrade. The temperature is going to rise quite quickly at the beginning, then it's going to slow down. It will take a little bit of time, but just be patient because as the water starts to evaporate, the concentration of sugar goes up enough that the temperature is going to hit 128. Okay, so while the syrup is approaching 128, I need to beat some egg whites. Get egg whites into a mixing bowl. Just pop it on a full speed. Look at whisking these to soft peaks. They're now ready. Mix it on low speed and slowly pour in the hot syrup. What's happening is this hot syrup, as the egg whites are whisking, is actually cooking and setting the egg whites. And this is what's going to make the marshmallows incredibly light. So I'm going to make rose-flavoured marshmallows. So I'm just going to add a couple of teaspoons of rose water. Okay. And then to keep up the rose theme, get a nice pinky red colour, I've got some food colouring. And then finally, the gelatine. Over here you can see the gelatine's gone nice and soft. Just squeeze out the excess water, add it to the egg whites. Another minute or so, the gelatine will dissolve into the mixture. And then, now we're ready to pour that into this tray. I've lined this tray with a mixture of icing sugar and cornstarch. Dusting of some more icing sugar cornstarch for the surface. Then just lightly covering cling film and leave to sit for about 10 hours to set. After 10 hours, you've got the sheet of marshmallows, just cut them into whatever shape and size you want. And then all you have to do is eat them or feed them to somebody else. Tony? See, they're really light. And he can still talk with his mouth full. How good is that?